just sort of wondering if, you know, if life means anything. I don't know. What do you think? No fucking way. This is the 4th time. Yo! Yo! Oh, yeah, no, it's a really interesting question that you're asking there, and I think it's important that we all sort of think about that. What the fuck, man? You've done this like 4 times, bro. What are you even listening to? Alright, look, I'm sorry. It's just this new album by this guy, I don't know, Quadeca, some shit like that. Oh, Quadeca. Oh, no, that's so funny that man, I have no idea who this guy is, but I'm telling you, like, this shit is fucking terrible, bro. Like, one of the worst things I've ever heard in my life, you know? Yeah, but you know what, to be honest, there is something about it. It is sort of making me, like, appreciate music a little bit more. Like, the music is making me appreciate it a little bit more, you know? Oh, well, like, I guess that's kind of good, right? You know, making you appreciate music, right? Yeah, you know, it sort of reminds me of when, like, prisoners, they get out of jail, and they talk about how the food in prison is so terribly bad that it, like, made them appreciate all other food as, like, a whole. That's sort of, like, what this album, like, it's sort of, like, the equivalent of, like, that, but sort of as an album. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm just gonna go. Oh, you're gonna go? Yeah, no, I just have a thing. You going? I just have this thing I forgot. Oh, okay, man. I mean, hey, if you're feeling a little down, yeah, I would definitely recommend listening to this album because, you know, it's sort of comforting to know that nothing that you make will ever be worse than this, you know? Okay. Yeah, all right. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks, man. See ya. Huh? How are we doing today? How y'all doing? Today, it is time to face the music. Get it? Because it's about music. This past Friday, March 8th, I released my album, Voice Memos. Okay, I spent 1.5 years on that shit, maybe a little bit more. And, you know, the response has been crazy. Hit number 2 on the hip-hop charts. Thanks, Juice WRLD. But you can still go get it. Let's keep me on the charts. Please. But yeah, with this album, there have been a lot of reactions and a lot of reviews. And this album is a little bit different for me than all my other ones because this one goes a lot more personal. I'm doing a lot more weird shit on it. You know, my heart and soul is in every single track on this album. So now I'm going to be putting all of that on the line by looking for validation from reaction channels on the internet to see what they think. So, without further ado, let's get this shit cracking. Also, I may or may not have done a Genius interview for one of the songs on my album, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so let's kick it off with a reaction from CDTVthatG, alright? This is my guy right here. But he tends to be pretty critical of a lot of stuff that I've enjoyed. So let's see what he thinks about Voice Memos. I'm actually kind of nervous.
The G here, and the G of course stands for goofy ass white kid thinks he can just come and drop a rap album on us like this. Look at this guy, man, so skinny and white and awkward like mannequin. So yeah, in all seriousness, today we're gonna
that's fucking hilarious.
It's 13 tracks, 41 minutes, nice and concise.
Facts. One thing about my album that I was very strict on was not wasting any time, you know, like no filler. I'm switching up flows like every 4 or 8 bars, just trying to keep everything as entertaining as possible.
Ego Death, which apparently is produced by Quadeca as well, so that's pretty dope.
I didn't make the beat on this song. The beat was made by this guy on the screen right now. But in terms of like all the production on my album, like the mixing, the mastering, switches, and the effects, that was all me. And I made some of the beats, but not all of them. This one I didn't make. Sorry, I'm in
Ooh, those vocals in the background.
I'm on my ego death. I had to reassess.
Ooh, okay. I don't know if this was an inspiration for Quadeca here. Maybe I'm just grasping at straws, but it does sound a little like the beat, just purely the beat sounds a little Playboy Carti-ish to me. Because I know that man loves dialect, and I don't like you for that, Quadeca. It's trash. I think the kicks on this.
We're done with this video, alright? I know there's another 21 minutes. This guy just said Die-Lit is trash. So let's move on to another review.
Everyone would know you. Hold you crying silent in your pillow saying, I wish I was homeschooled, too afraid to sing your songs because you thought that they would roast you. once told me I would go lose. Feel like I'm supposed to. Ego, I don't need no. I got 40,000 comments this week. At least 5,000 said that I should kill myself. I'm a freak. So when they say you got an ego, tell them thank the fucking Lord. Cause if you didn't, you'd be suffering. You'd be stuck there on the floor with nothing more.
Man. God damn, the structure to that was insane. I like how it kind of came around from around the middle of the song to the end, you know, like around halfway through he said, crying silent in your pillow, saying I wish I was homeschooled, and then he ends the song with, take your head out that pillow, one day you're gonna be the big man. So that's him like talking to his old self.
He got it.
Pretty much, you know, don't worry about having an ego. You pretty much need one to kind of make it in this kind of very social media based career where people can comment on everything that you do. Yeah, really good start to this, and I like how it's something that is replayable. You know, it's first of all, it's a really good sounding song with a lot of kind of flow switches and stuff like that. And also, you know, there's a really strong kind of purpose to the song. Replayable stuff. Good.
Thank you, bro. This guy got it. In this video, I'll be letting you in on a lot of like little info about like the process of making the album. Ego Death I made it like over a year ago, and I was working on it for like 5-6 months. Like that song, I would make one version, then I'd be like, nah, I should change the lyric here. I should change the flow here. I should drop the beat out here. Like that song went through like 100 drafts because I wanted to have that sort of like narrative arc throughout the whole song. And I'm glad that he picked up on it. So, yeah, it's always weird, like, seeing what people are going to take away from what you put out, you know? So, damn, that was, that reaction kind of warmed my heart a little bit.
Oh, the way he doubled up his vocals there was nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really enjoy that one as much as the first track. I can't see myself coming back to that one a whole lot, honestly, because I'm not a fan of the hook. I don't like the... What is that song called? It's that Willy Wonka song or something like that. But even when I was younger, and I loved Willy Wonka, bro, I found that song, like, kind of annoying. So
how dare you? That song is a slap, bro. Willy Wonka, that shit's fire, come on. But, you know, it's not my fault. It's not my fault he doesn't like Willy Wonka, okay?
I do get the idea of it, though, because in the hook he's kind of talking about when he was a kid. So having the hook sample something from, like, a children's movie makes sense. It's just the sound of it I don't like, but the purpose behind it is pretty cool. So, yeah.
I feel you. I always love that song. To a world of imagination. That shit's fire.
3, A Dream I Can't Remember interlude. Let's go.
I'm curious about what he thinks about this one. This song... Like, I really thought that this was one of my best ones, but it's just so weird. Like, everybody kind of reacts a little differently when they hear it.
Into this beat already. Oh my god! Bruh, I know this interlude has literally just started, but I wasn't expecting the production value to step up this much. That shit hit me like a freaking truck, man. God damn.
Yeah, I spent a long time trying to get that drop perfect. This one I made the whole... Oh, you want to know how I made the instrumental for this? This is a fun fact. See this keyboard right here? This keyboard right here. All of the little like interlude sounds were from the vibraphone on this. So wait, listen. This piano has like maybe like 8 or 9 different like instruments on it. So I kept using the vibraphone. So like on Ego Death, it's like... I know I got an ego. Must be something in my brain. You know what I'm saying? So I did that same one on the Dream I Can't Remember. I recorded it to a tempo. Like took it off of my voice memos, put it in Logic Pro, and added all the crazy ass production on it. So, fun fact. Nowhere left to run. Looking in your eyes like the sun. Wondering if you gon' be the one. Wondering if you gon' be the one. You know what I'm saying?
Drop the shit. Drop it one more time, please. Bro! God damn. That is easily my favorite track on the album so far. Probably one of my favorite Quadeca songs just ever. I loved everything about that. The park bells, this really kind of dreamy ironically, because it's called A Dream I Can't Remember, so that was probably on purpose, but this dreamy, atmospheric sound to it, that production gets me every single time. The verse just worked perfect.
Thank you, bro. Damn. He's seeing my vision. It's so weird, like, that he actually is, like, thinking about it the same way that I'm thinking about it.
It hit me hard, man. I'm gonna replay that so much. My God. So up next, we have Thank You Next, featuring Sad Frosty.
Damn, this is, he's actually liking it. Damn, this is, it's warming my heart right here.
Who just fucked my bitch? Take your best guess.
Was that the first hot ad-lib on the album? He's on his confident shit here, man.
Fucking industry plan. I'll plan myself in the industry. In my own shoes, I ain't giving no
What was that switch? God damn. I was not expecting a change up like that. That one was alright, but I like how it kind of fits into the album, you know? Earlier on, you know, at the end of Ego Death, he's talking about how you kind of have to have an ego to kind of survive in this industry. And then this track number 4, this is like the most like ego-driven track he's got on this shit.
Yeah.
You know, he's just dropping these funny bars here and there. Very true. That switch at the end was probably my favorite bit. So track number 5.
Some people hate that switch, but damn, this is interesting.
And On My Left Shoulder. Oh, we got a 5-minute 41-second track. Okay. Damn, he's going in with his singing on this album, man.
Yeah, that intro again, that was just on this keyboard right here on the vibraphone.
That's big facts, Quadeca. Wait till you're 20. Shit just gets worse and worse, bro.
Man, I still talk to the man on my shoulder. No matter whose hands on my shoulder, I'm the man in the corner.
Damn, man, he really carried a near 6-minute track there. That was nice. Again, it's a track with a lot of different segments, and it's actually pretty impressive to be able to carry a topic like that throughout a whole 6 minutes and be really consistent with it. This is another one that's kind of like Ego Death, where I feel like I could listen to it and get more from it each time I listen to it. I really like this concept of, you know, talking to the man on your shoulder. Plays with the whole kind of, you know, angel and devil dynamic. The man sitting on his shoulder sounds like quite a pessimist, so I'm definitely gonna listen.
Yeah, this one, the man on my left shoulder, I'm just gonna let you in on a little inside opinion. I think that's the best song that I've ever made. I really want to do a music video for it, but I want it to be like insane. All the lyrics, all the instrumentation, everything is very precise in that song. So yeah, I know I still got some more shit to do with that one.
I'm going mad, she calling me Fousey, but nothing delusional about me.
It's interesting that we had that song after, I think it was on Real Thing, where he mentioned, you know, I used to have lines making fun of Fousey or whatever, but now I can kind of relate to it. And then he has this line on this song. That's pretty funny. It'd be cool if he had that before Real Thing, and then on Real Thing.
Yeah,
you know,
I didn't think people were gonna catch that, but people caught that. Take the L on that one. I'll take the L. I have a lot of videos to get through, so I'm gonna skip through this to the end to just see his closing remarks, because I don't want to make this like a 4-hour long video.
These days, I may regret what I say, but never how I feel. I was wrong about my song.
Damn, one of these reaction videos, somebody better be crying. I swear to God.
The man on my left shoulder, 'cause he's been gone ever since you called.
Hey.
So I'll admit it was not true.
Nice. There we have it. That is the end of Voice Memos by Quadeca. I feel like this last song, it kind of shifted the whole meaning of the album a little bit, which was interesting. It's almost like this album is like a love story, man. That's what this album is like. Throughout a lot of the subject matter on here, he's talking about, you know, like feeling lost and kind of stuck up in his own mind and questioning his thought processes, trying to really figure out where he's at. And then this last track is pretty much saying, he met this girl and it kind of made him reevaluate his perspective and rethink things, and it really helped him out. Helped him get rid of those problems, like the devil he had on his shoulder. And yeah, this was a really interesting track, and I actually think this last track makes me like the rest of the album even more because of how it links it all together. You can really see the connections, and you can link all the tracks, and it tells a story. This album tells a story, and it pretty much is just a love story. It's a story about loving yourself as well as loving someone else. Deep shit. Yeah, really.
Damn, bro. CDTV, I gotta stop on just because you know too much. You just spoiled the album, bro. God damn it!
So overall, how do I feel about Voice Memos by
Let's see.
First of all, like I said throughout it, I really respect the fact that this is just insanely well crafted. This is the best album to come out of the YouTube rap scene that I've heard. This is the best album to come out of the YouTube rap scene, easily. This is the peak of it right here, man. This has set the standard, in my opinion. Because everything about this, from the way it's mixed, mastered, structured, the way the songs are structured, it all sounds amazing and really well put together. So, favorite tracks from the album.
Damn, CDTV, you're warming my heart, bro. This is that means a lot. Damn, y'all, make sure you go subscribe to him. Everybody's gonna be in the link below. I spent way too long watching this video. Let's move on. We got IsaiahthePlayah in the sidebar. All right, I've been watching his reviews and his lists for a year or 2 years, so I'm very curious to see what he has to say about this project.
I'm not really that familiar with Quadeca's music. I've heard a handful of his singles.
Alright, that's good. That's good.
It's been one and only, even back when this gold chain was made out of macaroni. Now they always
I see it.
That was one of my favorite bars on there.
That shit was nice, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually gonna add that to my playlist right now on Spotify. That shit was actually nice, bro.
Damn.
Good job, bro.
Thank you, bro.
You are so plain that shit terminal. I even make my name searchable, bitch. They do not want it to work for the kid. Then when it work, they gon' work for the kid.
Yeah, man.
Remove on my purpose, which that's my purpose.
These flows are crazy. That song was just flow execution over a hard ass beat. I'm really surprised how many just unique flows you're pulling out.
Thank you,
project, bro. It's like there's not a single verse that doesn't have 3 or 4 flow switches on it. So
yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Damn, people are actually picking up on these on these little things.
Yeah. The next 2 tracks. Of my mind. I ain't even gonna lie. I thought that song was beautiful, bro. That's something I would definitely just...
They say great things take time. I think time takes great things away, though. Lost all of my idols that I feeling like an angel. Who knows if they in the clouds with a halo? Myself, I wanted love since the age of 12. Even before I could lace myself. That's why when I know I lose all that I love, that it's easy to hate myself.
Sad shit out here.
That breakdown was nice at the end. That sounds crazy. That song was another nice one. The switch up at the end was unexpected, yeah, but it sounded really good. I don't know what kind of effect you used. I don't know what effect you used on that voice. I don't know if it was yours or somebody else's, but that sounded crazy.
All the little the little choruses in the background, that's all me singing, and just put in a bunch of reverb and shit on it. And then at the end for that song, it was just me playing on my keyboard. I think I was just playing the regular piano, and then I pitched it up really high, so it sort of sounded a little bit like a sample, like a little lower quality. And then I think that gives it sort of its rugged, older feel to it.
I actually was really surprised by this project. There was not a single song on here that I disliked. Funny enough, the 2 singles are actually the ones that I don't dislike those songs, but those were my least favorite, I guess you could say, from this project.
Low key, those are my least favorite too. If I was smart, I would put out my best songs as the singles. Nah, I like Unusual and War, but I think there's something a little more special to the other songs, if that makes sense.
If something's bad, I'm gonna say it, and I'm not gonna sugar.
That's why low key I was a little bit afraid when I was watching this shit.
but I actually really enjoyed this project. This is something I'm gonna come back to for a while.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job, man. Real talk. You actually made probably so far this year a top 5 rap album. Real talk.
A top 5?
Production, I was saying, was actually really mature. For a 17-year-old kid, I was not expecting this type
Disclaimer, I'm 18 now, but I made some of the songs when I was 17. IsaiahthePlayah, thank you, bro. Alright, this is Crypt's live stream. It's 4 hours long. I just skipped to the end. Sorry, Crypt.
If you want war, then it's war, bitch. Niggas want beef, put it in the caption. Niggas want tweet, never about rapping. I was in the trap when they asked me what happened. I gripped on it.
Alright, give me a rating on that song.
That's fucked up. He heard Dax and he skipped the song. Wow, Crypt, that's tough, bro. I have no comment on that. Nah, but Crypt, he sent me a really nice notepad of all of his thoughts. I think that's what he was doing when he was listening. He was just writing a bunch of ideas on all the songs. So yeah, I appreciate that. I'll watch 3 more because I don't want the video to be 100 hours long.
Yo, please sing more. Please sing more. This makes me want to release music, dude. This makes me want to put my own shit out. This is the type of shit that I've always wanted to do. And then I hear this motherfucker doing it. This is good. This is really fucking good.
Damn.
I really like this.
Thank you. Hey, that's all I want to do. Inspire other people to make music. That's the fact that you say that. I know I keep saying that everything's warming my heart, but really everything is really warming my heart right now.
I don't think he should have switched it up in that. I don't think he should have just switched on this song, like flows or like just, you know, like a beat change or anything like that. I just liked what he was going with, man.
I feel what you're saying, but thematically for like the setting of the song, I needed to do that transition to like carry the arc of the song, because I don't know, I don't want to break it all down right now, but that little scene where it gets all demonic and there's all the voices and everything, that's very important to the story of the track.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? But I get you.
What do I do? Ain't got no closure for this open wound.
Fuck.
Ain't got no closure. But the man on my shoulder. Yeah.
But damn, that got real sad. Okay, we're gonna move on. Next one, let's go.
Damn, I didn't mean to kill your mood.
This shit bops, dude. Holy fuck.
Alright, so a lot of people have been asking me, what is Red Dot actually about? Alright? I'll break it down right here. So this is kind of a conceptual song. You know how a lot of rappers, they're always talking about red dots, like the red dots of a gun. For me, I'm not really out here like that. For me, my red dot is the red dot of a camera. Like when you press record, that's the red dot. The red dot, it heals me. The red dot, it kills me. You know, and you know the beat is like classic Atlanta style, Migos, just banger. And then it does that switch up where it gets all sad, where it's sort of the same instrumentation but totally broken down and like destructed. So it sort of represents the two sides of the red dot, you know? Did I say the word destructed? I meant deconstructed. Alright.
Me stuck under the basement, I slipped in a quicksand, just trying to get up from the pavement. Failing at 13, just trying to get one for the ages. I'm up on a scaffold.
I use quicksand a lot on the album as sort of like an extended metaphor. It's there to represent something that's seemingly harmless from afar, but that, you know, you walk into and it swallows you up, and the harder you try to get yourself out, the further down you go. So and red dot, quicksand is metaphor for social media, you know? I slipped into quicksand just trying to get up from the pavement.
Dude, this thing fucking goes.
Yeah, this beat was just insane when I heard this shit.
Bro.
I didn't make this beat. This is a beat from Cam Got Hits. Somebody kind of got it. That is a valid interpretation of it. That's also true. Yeah, y'all are smart out here. I'm very happy with like the way that people are like interpreting the songs. Y'all are figuring shit out. I'm very impressed. Oh shit, we got 4 people out here. This is Momo. I don't know who any of these guys are, but Momo's my long-term day one. You know what I'm saying?
Heck yes.
Okay.
You live your life like a clip.
Yo, ladies and
Damn, this is
gentlemen.
lit. I already know this video is about to be lit.
My critic is, it sounds like too many things going on.
Yeah, it's more of like, you know, the Travis Scott album, like so many stuff was going on. Yeah.
One part,
You go up,
one part you go up, go down, speed up,
you be in the middle.
too many flows.
That shit was
Too many flows.
I feel like he switches flow at least 100 times.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, like that is something a rapper should do.
Too long. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's too much, like 4 minutes. He did
Like,
it.
this nigga say like 10 words and then he switches flow.
I mean, yeah, but you gotta understand, like, this nigga a rapper. Like, he's not like a trapster whereby niggas are focused on his flow. Niggas are focused on their words. So he needs to keep the music interesting, which is switching the flow. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's still a good song, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it is a good.
I like this. I like that it's sparking conversation right here, because that is, you know, how many flows are too many flows. These are some good conversations.
So, and then the way he's switching his flow is good because it needs to keep the song interesting.
I like that.
That flow.
I like the beat, yeah. This song is gonna be Living School Monday. I don't even have anything to say about that song.
Yeah, they fuck with that one. Alright.
Melody, flow, it's shot the right length, 2:30 seconds. It's just magic. It's going into my playlist right away. Mr.
Imagination was dope.
Thank you.
Now you got a good imagination.
Thank you. The dream I can't remember.
Oh, I wonder what they're gonna think about this one.
I don't like the setup.
It's too.
Yes.
Suspicious one. Yes.
He told you what you were
The
getting.
placement. I'm not a fan of the placement.
Yeah, I feel like this should have been in the middle.
The song
Actually,
itself.
it was too dull, and you should have made it really short. Because honestly, bro, I understand you want to
Yeah, so they're hating on this song, but it was CDTV's absolute favorite. It's so weird. Like, this is why it's so weird making music and showing it to people before you put it out, because you never know what people are actually gonna like the best, you know? Like on my album I have like 20 leftover songs that I haven't put out. But like maybe there's one of them in there that if I put out it would be like everyone's favorite. I don't know, you know?
Canceling school when I go iced out. It's a snow day.
See, the change of beat. The beat is fire. Who's the producer?
The beat is just
It's hard.
Yeah, it sounds black. Nah, bro, like pause it.
How you gonna change?
How will you go from this? I know I'm so sad. I read ABC. I'm a Rugrat. Take me to Nico. Nah, bro. You know that you want to do that. I feel like you should have added like side A and side B. I feel like you're on a roller coaster and you just fall down.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you could be in a car jamming to this shit, and all of a sudden,
And then what?
Especially if you jam into it and you're on top of a stoplight. And something changed, and you two of you just look at each other. Yeah,
Come on, bro.
yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Just take a look at my foot. Look at my foot.
So that's the hook.
Okay,
Come to your door like a white neighbor.
Come to your door like a white neighbor.
Yeah, nigga.
Stupid. And his lyrics are dope too.
Yeah,
I don't know if you're being paid
He's a
attention.
good
Yeah,
writer.
paying attention is
He's a good writer.
Oh, they're about to listen to the Rowboat interlude. This is the slowest song in the whole album. They're gonna hate it.
It's also an interlude. I hope you just
1 minute 21.
say that.
sounds like
Gonna be
a
down.
dream. A dream I can't remember. Why so much interlude?
Voice Memos.
Yeah, that is a voice memo. Yeah.
Fun fact, Rowboat interlude I literally just recorded. I literally just recorded right there in one take, just playing around. I was like, damn, I kind of fuck with this. I just put it in my album, you know? Nice little interlude. I feel like it transitions it well from the bangers, from the aggression back into like a very introspective way. So that's why it's sort of there for, structurally.
If you pay attention,
The background.
yeah, that too, and the voice or mix is different. They try to make it sound as realistic as possible, as if he was recording on his phone or something.
I actually did record it on my phone. That's the funny thing.
He's been gone ever since you called.
Who's the man on his left shoulder?
Probably his dad.
Dad, right?
Yeah.
When I went to their house, did I see his dad?
You sure you had a dinner with his mom?
I don't remember dad.
The man on my left shoulder is not my dad. Yeah, but Momo, you did meet my dad actually when we were in the first time we met. I think in like New York. I think you actually met my dad there.
Maybe his girlfriend.
That's the son of man.
He said his girlfriend is the man on his left shoulder. That's deep.
All
Alright, Momo, that was a funny reaction. I'm gonna move on. But yeah, that was probably the most critical reaction right there. But to be fair, they were kind of talking over all the lyrics. You know, I'm not upset. But I feel you. You want, sometimes you're in a mood to just listen to something hype, and this album doesn't always have that. You know what I'm saying?
We
All right, here we go.
doing
Holla at Crazy.
a full album review.
Let's see.
You know what I'm saying? My guy Quadeca, he done went out here and
Best
dropped.
album of the year so far. That's a coast I like. That's what I like to see in the title. Damn, that's how I felt when I was making it. That's exactly how I felt.
Listen, this is the best album that's dropped this year.
Sheesh.
This album has no skips on it, fam. I would have never, ever thought. Listen, some people didn't want to be YouTube rappers. This right here is gonna shatter the mold for people saying YouTube rappers can't make songs, they just make corny diss tracks. This whole, bro, listen.
Oh shit.
Bruh.
When I was alone, just to pretend to feel
Damn.
how I do now.
That's a cosign right there.
Alright, look guys, that was a wrap up of Voice Memos by Quadeca. Listen, I stand by my statement. I don't give this, bro, listen. There's only like a couple albums ever in my life that I think had no skips, especially the first time I listened to it, right? That would be The Cool by Lupe Fiasco, The Carter 2 by Lil Wayne, and that's all I could think of, at least in my lifetime.
Wow, so
all
that's
of you old
I'm one of 3 albums. Jeez, bro, that's a crazy ass compliment, man.
Becca, I have to give you a 10 out of 10 for this.
A 10 out of 10.
And I don't give those away often.
Shit.
People know I'm very critical on this channel about me.
This is
Especially
crazy.
bars.
This is a
I'll say,
crazy review.
That bar was straight. That bar was good. I don't even react to some bars because I think they're like self-explanatory. But this album right here, fam, this is it.
Damn, that's a crazy review. Holla at crazy, man. I appreciate that. That's crazy. Damn, that's lit. Hey, y'all are so nice in the comments too. I appreciate all of it. Everything I see, I appreciate. I may not be able to respond to everything, but I really do appreciate it. And with that, I think we're gonna call it a day. I've spent like 2 hours recording this video. I know I want to watch C Squad and JY Shoddy and Zay Rashad reactions. I'm sorry, I haven't watched it. Okay, I apologize. I'm gonna watch it on my own time. Shout out to all of them too. I'm sorry I didn't get to your video, but I'm gonna wait. If Anthony Fantano reviews my album, I'm gonna have to, maybe revisit some more reviews. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing, maybe if you're listening to the album, seeing some insight of some of my ideas for my songs. I'm still thinking I should break down a couple more of them. I do have my Genius one coming out probably this week. I'm not sure when they'll upload it, but I recorded it yesterday. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to have a behind the scenes of that. We'll see. I'm curious to see what they edit out and what they keep in. So, boom. Hopefully you enjoyed. Voice Memos out now in the description. And yeah. Peace!